Those are online. So we'll start the class. You're online. We'll start the class in next
Okay, sir.
5 to 10 minutes. Okay.
Yes, sir.
There's
Good
small work
evening,
going
sir.
on here. We'll start in 10 minutes. So you just go through the concepts of 7.3. ஆமா சொல்லு என்ன டவுட்ஸ் 1 plus x square டேய் எதுடா which one you want so which problem of yesterday எல்லாமே டஃபா அப்ப பிராக்டிஸ் பண்றேன்னு புக்ல இல்லாதான் கேட்பேன் நான் புக்ல இருக்கிறத கேட்கறேன்னு சொன்னேன் ஐடியாலாம் ஷேர் பண்ணல புக்ல இருக்கிறத கேட்கறதுக்கு எதுக்கு அப்புறம் நான் உள்ள ஒருத்தனும் சொன்னா ரொம்ப கஷ்டமா இருக்கு அப்படி என்ன கஷ்டம் இல்லை does anyone have the question paper no 12th math test those are online am I audible
Yes, sir.
okay so you have any doubts from the questions of yesterday's test எதுடா sin inverse of see how to solve this question number 16 question number 16 la sin inverse of 2x divided by 1 plus x square right so here if you observe it's very simple it's an identity actually so what is sin inverse of 2x divided by 1 plus x square it is 2 tan inverse x from inverse trigonometric function 2 tan inverse x or you can go with substitution also put x is equal to tan theta put x is equal to tan theta dx will be equal to secant square theta d theta so integral of sin inverse of 2 tan theta by 1 plus tan square theta is going to be sin 2 theta so it will be 2 times theta into dx is going to be secant square theta d theta உங்க அம்மா நம்பர் ஆயிடுது இல்ல சொல்லுப்பா. Yeah, 2 tan inverse x, you can directly put it. See, when you put 2 tan inverse x dx, no, the only challenge is you don't have the derivative for tan inverse. Right, 2 times integral of tan inverse x dx, no, what you need to do. See, actually, how many of you did this problem? Actually, sorry, it is 2 times integral of this will be tan inverse x will be theta and dx will be secant square theta d theta. Actually, I'm sorry, it is my mistake. You cannot do this problem with the current knowledge. This is by parts la panam. So that's not there. But yeah, I'll make sure that you get marks for this problem. So which problem is this number? Provided you have written it till this step, at least. That's tan inverse x varaikkum. Okay, we'll get to that, don't worry.
Sir. Sir.
So I'll do one thing. I'll start the third exercise now. Okay. Then I'll clear your doubts at the end. You're already late. Okay. Listen. See, now we'll get started with this exercise 7.3. Right, we'll get started with exercise 7.3. Okay. So this speaks. Oh, I'm sorry, Ra. Permutation combination. 11th. 11th one. Okay, when the chapter. It's here. Yeah. So let's get started with this. So topic is integration using trigonometric identities. Okay. See, till now we saw integrals of sin x, sin 2x, sin 3x, right? But the question is, what if their powers are anything other than 1? For example, if there is a question where you're asked to find the integral of sin square x dx, we don't have a direct formula for it, right? So what we are supposed to do is we need to take the help of the trigonometric identities and then just rewrite this in terms of the trigonometric ratios with the power 1 and then solve it. So what I'm trying to tell you here is, for example, if you take cos 2x. So cos 2x is going to be equal to 2 times cos square x minus 1, or there's going to be 1 minus 2 sine square x, which implies sine square or 2 sine square x is equal to 1 minus cos 2x, or this also implies that sine square x is equal to 1 minus cos 2x the whole divided by 2. So what we can do here is integral of sine square x can also be written as 1 minus cos 2x divided by 2 times dx. So this will be equal to integral of dx by 2 minus integral of cos 2x dx the whole divided by 2. So what will the answer be? This will be equal to half minus 1 by 4 times sine 2x plus c. This will be the answer. X by 2. So it is x by 2 minus 1 by 4 times sine 2x plus c. Did you understand? So when we don't have the direct formula for these kind of trigonometric ratios which have the powers greater than 1, then what we need to do is we need to use the identities to convert it or write it in terms of trigonometric ratios with the power as 1 and then proceed. Am I clear with this? Makes sense, right? So just make a note of this. பசங்க யாராவது வந்திருக்காங்களா? யாரும் வரல. சரி, அப்போ வந்து போஸ்ட்போன் பண்ணு. Done with this? Right. So look at it. I'll directly start with the example. So first problem is integral of cos square x dx. So first one is integral of cos square x dx. So this implies, so what we can do is if you take cos 2x, this is equal to 2 cos square x minus 1, means the 1 will go to the other side. It will become 1 plus cos 2x divided by 2 is equal to cos square x, right? So it will be integral of 1 plus cos 2x the whole divided by 2 times dx, right? So when you integrate it, it will be integral of dx by 2 plus integral of cos 2x by 2 times dx. So what will the answer be? It will be 1 by 2 times x plus 1 by 4 times sine 2x plus c.
Sir, your voice is not audible, sir.
My mic was not on. So listen, I'm saying there are four identities: sine of a plus b plus sine of a minus b, sine of a plus b minus sine of a minus b, cos of a plus b plus cos of a minus b, and cos a plus b minus cos a minus b. So sine a plus b plus sine a minus b is 2 times sine a cos b, and point to be remembered here is a is greater than b. A is greater than b. Okay. Similarly, sine of a plus b minus sine of a minus b is 2 cos a sine b. No, here also a is greater than b. Listen to this carefully. Is the point clear? Why I am stressing on this point is, if suppose in a question you see there is 2 sine 5x cos 3x, and there is another question where you have 2 cos 5x sine 3x, right? What we'll be doing is we'll be using the reverse of this, in the sense 2 sine 5x cos 3x, you will actually write it as sum of two sines. Why is it so? Because sine has a greater angle compared to cos. Right. In a similar way, if you have 2 cos 5x and sine 3x, you should actually write it as sine minus sine, because cos is having a greater angle compared to sine. So are you able to understand? So this is a very important point to be noted. Because for sine a plus b plus sine a minus b and the vice versa, that is sine a plus b minus sine a minus b, you have the combination of sine and cos. So you should know which to use where to use plus and where to use minus. Just to conclude, can you tell me, if you have sine of a bigger angle, cos of a smaller angle, you use plus. Sine of a cos of bigger angle and sine of smaller angle, you use minus. The other two are simple, because cos a plus b plus cos a minus b will be 2 cos a cos b. So it is a combination of cos and cos. So here it doesn't matter which is greater than the other. Are you able to understand? See, for example, you have 2 cos 5x cos 3x. I'm using the same numbers. So cos into cos. So what are you supposed to do? You need to write it as cos plus cos. Similarly, cos a plus b minus cos of a minus b is going to be minus 2 times sin a sin b. So if you have the combination of, let's say, 2 sin 5x sin 3x. Okay, if you have the combination of 2 sin 5x and sin 3x, what you need to do is multiply and divide it with minus sign. Multiply and divide it with minus sign. And then you will write it as cos of a plus b minus cos of a minus b. Are you able to understand? Right? So having said this, can you tell me how will this identity get converted to using that logic? Sine of 5x plus 3x. So sine 8x plus sine 2x. So what about this? Sine 8x minus sine 2x. What about this? Cos 2x. What about this? Negative of cos 8x minus cos 2x. Is the point clear? So for sine into sine alone, you should remember, you should put a minus and then write it as cos minus cos. So if you observe all the identities, the first argument that you're writing is always sum of the angles. The second argument is always the difference of the angles. That's the pattern. So that is all you need to remember to solve any problem of this combination. Am I clear with this? Right. Just make a note of it.
Sir, we can't hear you, sir.
So integral of sine 2x into cos 3x dx. Here, if you observe, cos has bigger angle and sine has smaller angle. So first thing that you need to do is multiply and divide it with 2. So after you do that, it will be half of integral of 2 sine 2x cos 3x means it is going to be sine of sum of the angles, that is 5x, minus sine of difference of the angle. So bigger angle minus smaller angle, 3x minus 2x, it is going to be x. So these many times dx. Am I clear with this? Is the logic clear? So then it is easy to solve. Half into integral of sine 5x. So half is common. Integral of sine 5x minus cos 5x. Very good. Minus, so minus is already there. So integral of sine x is going to be minus cos x plus c. And we are done. Is that point clear? That's it. Clear? Okay. Shall I proceed with the next one?
Yes, sir.
The next identity that you need to remember is the formula for sine 3x. What is sine 3x? It is 3 sine x minus sine cube x. Sorry, yeah, 4 sine cube x. So 3 sine x minus 4 sine cube x. So what is the formula for, if at all there is a question where they're asking you the integral of sine cube x, what are we supposed to do? So from this I can say sine cube x is equal to 3 sine x minus sine 3x, the whole divided by 4. Did you understand? 4 sine cube x comes this side, sine 3x goes to the other side. In a similar way, what is going to be the formula for cos 3x? 4 cos cube x minus 3 cos x. So if at all there is an integral of cos cube x that is asked in a problem. So cos cube x will be equal to, so this will go to the other side, cos 3x plus 3 cos x, the whole divided by 4. That's it. So 3 cos x plus cos 3x, the whole divided by 4. Am I clear with this? Right. So did you understand the logic? Every problem, what are we doing? If the power of the trigonometric ratio is greater than 1, you're trying to write it in terms of trigonometric function whose power is 1, because we have direct formula for them. Am I right? So that's the idea. You have to break it. Sine power 4 means sine square into sine square. Shall I proceed? So third question is, integral of sine cube x dx. So what is the integral of sine cube x dx? That's going to be integral of sine 3x the whole divided by 4 times dx. So this will be 3 by 4 times integral of sine x dx minus 1 by 4 times integral of sine 3x dx. So this will be equal to 3 by 4 times, what is sine 3x? It is minus cos x minus 1 by 4 times minus cos 3x the whole divided by 3 plus. This will be the answer. Am I clear? Shall I proceed? So based on this, we'll see these problems. So the first problem is integral of sine square 2x plus 5 times dx. So first thing, put 2x plus 5 is equal to t, which implies 2 times dx is equal to dt, or dx is equal to dt divided by 2. So what will happen here? It will be integral of sine square t, right? Dx is going to be dt by 2. So what will answer be? 1 by 2 times integral of sine square t dt, or half of integral of sine square t. You can write it as 1 minus cos 2t divided by 2 times dt. So half into half dt is going to be t by 2 minus integral of cos 2t is going to be sine 2t by 2, but there is already a 2 in the denominator, so it will become 4 plus c. Did you understand? So this half is due to the dt by 2, and this half is because of the formula. So actually it is 1 by 4. Makes sense? Did you understand the logic? Listen. Half sine square t is there, no? This half, the first half that is there, it is because of dt by 2. Whereas the second half that is there, it comes in the formula of sine square t. So that is why when you're writing half into, you have 1 by 2 that is coming here minus, why did I write 4 here? Because integral of cos 2t is sine 2t by 2, but already there is a 2 in the denominator. The 2 and 2 will get multiplied to give you 4. Shall I proceed? Integral of sine 3x into cos 4x. So cos of bigger angle, sine of smaller angle. So first thing, you need to multiply and divide it with 2. So half into integral of 2 cos 4x sine 3x. It is going to be sine of sum of the angles minus sine of the difference of angles times dx. So half into, what is the integral of sine 7x? It will be minus cos 7x by 7. Minus is already there in the equation. What is the integral of sine x? It is minus cos x plus c. So answer is going to be minus cos 7x divided by 14 plus cos x divided by 2 plus c. Shall I proceed? So third question is integral of cos 2x into cos 4x into cos 6x times dx. Okay. So what you need to do is you need to apply that condition twice. Okay. So first what we can do is we'll combine cos 2x and cos 6x. For that, I'll multiply and divide it with 2. So observe 2 cos 2x cos 6x is equal to how much? Cos of 8x minus, not minus, plus cos of 4x. 6x minus 2x. It is cos 4x. Right? So what will happen is you have half into integral of, instead of these two, instead of 2 cos 2x cos 6x, what can I write? I can write it as cos 8x plus cos 4x into what you have?
Cos 4.
Yes, you have cos 4x. Now what you need to do is 1 by 2 you leave it as it is. So you're going to multiply and divide it with 2 here so that it becomes 1 by 4. It becomes 1 by 4 into integral of 2 cos 8x cos 4x. How much is that? It will be cos of 2 cos 8x into cos 4x. It will be cos of plus cos of 4x plus 2 cos 4x into cos 4x. It will be cos 8x plus cos 0. So these many times dx. Is the point clear? So what will you have? You will have 1 by 4 outside, integrate everything 1 by 1. So integral of cos 12x, sin 12x by 12, integral of cos 4x, sin 4x by 4, integral of cos 8x, it is going to be sin 8x by 8, plus integral of 1 times dx, it is going to be x plus c. This will be the answer. So, 2 cos 8x into cos 4x. See, 2 is common for these two. So 2 cos 8x into cos 4x is cos of a plus b, that is 12x, plus cos of a minus b, that is 4x. This one. Is the point clear? See. 2 cos 8x cos 4x is equal to cos 12x plus cos 4x. Similarly, 2 cos 4x into cos 4x. So cos of, so here there is nothing like bigger angle and smaller angle. It's the same thing. Cos into cos means cos of a plus b plus cos of a minus b. That's it. Done. Answer check பண்ணு கரெக்டா இருக்கா இல்ல இத சிம்பிளிஃபை பண்ணிருக்காங்க sin 12x இருக்கா 4x இருக்கா sin 8x இருக்கா plus x. So sin 12x க்கு 48 denominator. இதே மாதிரி தான் போட்டிருக்காங்க. Shall I proceed? So integral of sine cube x into 2x plus 1. So what are we supposed to do? Put 2x plus 1 is equal to t, which implies 2 times dx is equal to dt, or dx is equal to dt by 2. So integral of sine cube t dt by 2. That will be how much? 1 by 2 into integral of sine cube t dt. 1 by 2 into integral of, what is sine cube t? So it is 3 sine t minus sine 3t the whole divided by 4 times dt. So 1 by 8 will come, or 3 by 8 will come. So 3 by 8 into integral of sine t dt minus 1 by 8 times integral of sine 3t dt. So 3 by 8 times, what is sine t? It is minus cos t minus 1 by 8 times, what is integral of sine 3t? It will be minus cos 3t the whole divided by 3 plus c. Okay, but we need to substitute back the value. So it will be minus 3 by 8 times cos of 2x plus 1 plus 1 by 24 times cos of, so minus of minus plus, it is going to be cos of 3 into 2x plus 1 plus c. Is that clear? So this will be the required answer. Minus 1 by 2. Minus 1 by 2 cos of 2x plus 1. Cos cube or cos 3. What they have done is they have substituted the formula for cos 3 theta. After cos cube varum. This was correct. See, when you expand it, what will you have is cos 3x formula, another 4 cos cube x minus 3 cos x. And the 3 cos 2x plus 1 by 24 is both 1 by 8 varum. So minus 3 by 8 plus 1 by 8 is minus 2 by 8. Minus 1 by 4 per cos 2x plus 1 minus 1 by 2. Correct. So minus 4 by 8 varum, correct. Minus 4 by 8 is minus 1. See, this is correct, okay? This is correct. But still, the book answer says it is minus 3 by 8 times cos of 2x plus 1 plus 1 by 24 times. This will be 4 cos cube. Okay, I'll treat the 2x plus 1 as theta. So minus 3 by 8 times cos of 2x plus 1, right? Minus 3 by 8 times cos theta plus 1 by 24 times. What is the cos 3 theta formula? It is 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta. So it will be minus 3 by 8 cos theta. So minus of minus is minus 1 by, are able to understand 1 by 24 into minus 3 by minus 3 is going to be minus 1 by 8. Minus 1 by 8 times cos theta plus 4 cos cube theta by 24, which is going to be cos cube theta divided by 6. So minus 3 minus 1 is minus 4 by 8. Minus 4 by 8 is minus half. So minus half cos theta, theta is 2x plus 1, plus 1 by 6 times cos cube of 2x plus 1 plus c. Is that the answer given? Clear? See, we can stop with that also, that is right. Okay. So, yeah, we'll do one thing. We'll stop with this. See, tomorrow there is no class. Okay. The next class will be on Wednesday. Then we'll continue with the remaining problems. How many are there? We're in 4th. So Wednesday we can go faster. Those are online. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we'll wind
Sir.
up, guys.
Thank you, sir.